welcome to SourceFed. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Lee Newton.
MSNBC released an article covering the top 10 most disastrous states, a list portraying what are basically the most dangerous states where you could reside.
And we're going to talk about it, but we're going to add a twist.
Yeah, we're gonna pair each state in a countdown with a countdown of the most dangerous horror icons, because this is a list about danger. What's more dangerous than fictional horror icons? I realize the connection is weak at best, but I really like horror movies and lists and states. Number 10, Missouri. Missouri is a veritable carousel of misery in the sense that it is bombarded with disaster year-round. Ice storms, tornadoes, and flooding unforgivingly pelt Missouri, making Missouri the Pennywise of US states. A frightening clown.
Number 9, Arkansas. On top of massive precipitation, flooding, and the occasional tornado, the non-coastal state still experiences the brutal slap of the tropical storm. Some would say Arkansas is the Candyman of the US states. Some would say that.
Some would. Also, did you know that Arkansas is the only state with another state's name in its name? West Virginia doesn't count. Number 8, Kentucky. Rock, mud, and landslides plague Kentucky, as well as hurricanes and massive snowfalls. Weirdest disaster? Louisville experienced chemical explosions in the sewers back in 1981. Horror movie comparison? Chucky.
Number 7, Alabama. Alabama is Leatherface, but instead of a chainsaw, the state brandishes tornadoes and hurricanes.
That's scary. The 6th most dangerous state is Louisiana. Katrina is the state's most famous adversary, but the state averages 1 disaster declaration a year. Constant hurricane fear makes living here like living in Pinhead's neck of the woods.
Number 5, Florida. Sometimes the Sunshine State is anything but. According to MSNBC, up until Katrina, 1992's Hurricane Andrew was the most expensive disaster in US history. Florida is Jigsaw.
Number 4, New York. The most notable recent declarations were Hurricane Sandy and the 2001 World Trade Center attacks, but the state constantly endures harsh winters and tropical storms. But do not fret, New York, you get compared to the coolest horror movie icon of all, Freddy Krueger.
Number 3, Oklahoma. On the horror movie danger scale, we're at level Leprechaun. An average of 55 tornadoes ravage Oklahoma every year, and strong-willed Oklahomans are kicking ass and recovering from the most recent one. And if you'd like to donate to the recovery efforts, text Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation.
Number 2, California. We're talking earthquakes, wildfires, flooding, drought, freezes, landslides, tsunami waves, a bunch of stuff. Why do I live here? This is the Michael Myers state.
And finally, number 1, Texas. The largest contiguous state falls victim to fire, floods, and tornadoes on a constant basis. Most notably is the fact that the state is home to some of the worst hurricane disasters in US history. The number 1 state gets the number 1 horror icon. Jason, don't even think about Boykin Voorhees.
Now let's flip the script. Tell me what state you live in and the 3 best things about it down below.
And of course, click that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and head on over here to subscribe to SourceFed Nerd. I'm Lee Newton.
I'm Joe Beretta. 3 best things about your state. Go.
Sunshine, the fact that everyone gets me, and a lack of seasons.
Mountains, snow, and I get to ride a buffalo to school.